It's 43 people are now known to have died from December floods in KwaZulu-Natal. Officials have confirmed the discovery of 3 more bodies, suspected to be of those who were reported missing on New Year's Eve. They were trapped in the wreckage of a washed-away car that was stuck under the bridge on the N11 in Ladysmith. Disaster teams still have their hands full in parts of that province as heavy rain continues to wreak havoc. Communities are being urged to remain on high alert. Let's get you more on this now. Bring in Sboniso Mngadi, who's the corporate governance spokesperson in KwaZulu-Natal, and joins us now via our video link. And Sboniso, thanks for speaking to us once again. I know it's been an incredibly busy past couple of weeks, and welcome to Newsfeed AM. What are you able to tell us about how these relief efforts have fared, at least over the past 48 hours? All right, it seems our connection to Sboniso has been interrupted somewhat. Hopefully we'll be able to re-establish that for you. But what we know so far, as mentioned, is that the death toll has now risen to 43, with 3 more bodies that were found over the past 48 hours, specifically in Ladysmith. There have been a number of images shared on social media showing what really is an absolute disaster in many places, including those surrounding Ladysmith, with more rain predicted in the next coming days. And that's why officials are certainly leaving nothing to chance and remaining on high alert. Once again, let's bring in Sboniso Mngadi, who is the spokesperson for the Cooperative Governance Department in KwaZulu-Natal. And Sboniso, I'm hoping you're able to hear me now as we try to establish just exactly how the past couple of days have fared as you continue to provide assistance to those who've been so heavily affected by this flooding.
Yes, we've been quite busy on the ground as the Department of Cooperative Governance and Strategic Affairs trying to respond to the various disaster incidents as early as October the previous year. However, we've been unfortunate that we continue to experience the devastation caused by these heavy rains. On the reports that we've received throughout the day yesterday, we've also reported some fatalities that were reported in various areas such as the quality district in Komodo, as well as in the area of Newzroom around where the car was discovered under the bridge. It is suspected that it was disappeared in the area of April. When the 2 occupants inside were said confirmed to have passed away. We are also receiving other incidents of drownings in various areas, and we recall that the ABC for Cooperative Governance and Strategic Affairs, Sboniso, has been making to the communities also to adhere to the safety measures that we are communicating and pleading with the youth, particularly that are making use of the dams and the rivers for swimming, because we've recorded quite a number of drownings over the past couple of weeks. Yeah,
we've been sort of struggling to really put a cap even on the number of people who are missing since we really started focusing on the story. I wonder what you would say, Sboniso, is the difficulty here that is making it very hard for authorities, at the very least, to keep things under control. I mean, for us to speak about drownings weeks after the rain started, it certainly gives us a picture that, you know, there is an incredible challenge in finally controlling what's taking place in the affected regions.
Well, I think the department, we have put measures in place, but however, I must indicate that this kind of disaster, they come in different form and shape. For example, in this time we experienced a number of people that are dying while they are on the road. So that is a different dynamic to the normal floods that we call where houses have been washed away. We've been responding to incidents where people have been struck by lightning. We've been responding to incidents where people have drowned, some trying to cross the rivers and bridges. So it's a combination of many factors. So our call that we've been making was to raise awareness, intensify our disaster awareness campaign to people, because we believe that some of these incidents could have been avoided if people adhere to the safety tips that we are sharing from time to time. But also we must indicate that in some instances, when people are reported missing, our search and rescue teams, they discover them quite a bit late, when the body is no longer in a state where it can be easily recognized. So in those instances, it requires the DNA process, and it takes time for us to also confirm if a person has been reported to have passed away and is it the same person that was reported missing. So those are the number of factors. However, as a department, we are working quite very well with other departments such as Health Department to assist us, the South African Police Services, the K9 unit, and also assist us in terms of
All right, let me just apologize to our viewers. Sboniso, it seems our connection to you isn't the most stable. I'm going to try, nonetheless, to slip in one final question, if the connection does allow. The number of fatalities we have currently is 43. I'm wondering if that's changed over the past couple of hours.
Yeah, well, that has changed. We are still consolidating our statistics, but I can confirm that has changed because before the end of business later yesterday, we've received other reports that also of drownings that were reported in other areas, and another gentleman also drowned in the area of Kirkwala district. The search and rescue team ended the day at Jojo is there to stop the search and rescue operation, but they resumed this morning. During the day, we will also update our list when we've consolidated and confirmed all the fatalities throughout the month of January and December.
All right, but for all intents and purposes, it seems sadly more than 43 people have died. Is that right, Sboniso? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, no, that is accurate. At this stage, we have confirmed more than 40.
All right, I'm going to leave it there. Sboniso Mngadi, if you are able to still hear us, thanks very much indeed for speaking to us. Not the greatest connection there, but he was able to confirm for us that for all intents and purposes, it seems sadly more than 43 people have died. As soon as they have consolidated their data, given the latest reports, even from as recently as yesterday, we'll be able to bring you that figure here on Newzroom Afrika. But certainly a big story sharply on our radar in KwaZulu-Natal.